Good evening. It is it's 10 past 11 p.m. I'm shattered. And it is time for Today My Boo Journal. It's been a really long day. Really long. I woke up with a headache that took absolutely no time at all to become a migraine. I had to do laundry because, you know, just laundry. And then there's a bed in my spare room, a king size bed, wooden frame one. So I took that apart because my daughter wants to store some furniture here, because they're in one room at the moment, her and her partner. So, and they've got no room to move because they've just got so much stuff in there. So she said, could she store her sofa here? In preparation for when they get their own place. I said, yeah, but that meant I had to take the bed down. So I did that today. My eldest son had a strop. I changed a nose. I've worn in this side of I had this side of my nose pierced when Alex was like 3. Do you know what I mean? I think he just started preschool. And I've always worn one that's been on like a little thin wire. And I've now stretched it up and got a 1.2 in there. And it took us about an hour just to get a fucking stud in that fit, you know. But this is a really long barbell, which is really annoying me. But at the moment, it's just to settle it so that I can actually get a proper labret stud in. That's one with a flat back. At the moment, I've actually got a little round ball like this inside my nose. And it took us about an hour to do that. All the while with a fucking migraine. And of course, because there was so much going on, I didn't get my steps done. And I've literally just stopped stepping. It's 10 past 11. Anyway, right. I did not wear makeup. I didn't do the garden. Daryl didn't really do his room last night. It was a bit of a mess when I went up, so I'm not going to mark that. I didn't knit on the shore. I did have a drink. I did have chips. I did my night care routine. Hopefully he's cleaned it up this evening, because if not, he'll be doing that after his schoolwork tomorrow. I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that. I did not do my steps though, so let's put in what my steps were. Backaches, I've got a headache. I was so fed up with everything today. Okay. I didn't book my tea. Shouldn't need to do that. Today, I did my teeth and my day face cream. I haven't worn makeup. Daryl didn't do any work today. I haven't checked my dreads. I did spray the garden. The dog. I don't know whether Daryl's done his bedroom. I am filming. Today my boo journal. I had a small can of Coke because I just to try and kill this migraine. I've not had any booze. Okay, so now I need to post up my new chores. Okay, I have posted that, so I can put that in there. I also coloured in that all of these were ready. These are the in progress, so the photographs that I take sort of halfway through when the tracker's about done, just to show everybody what it looks like halfway through. And then the week 38 finished yesterday as well. So those have all been coloured in and ready to go. I pulled a tarot card. I am really, really into using my Everyday Enchantment Tarot lately, as you've probably guessed. Look, I used the Everyday Witch Tarot once. I just, the pictures on these are just really, really singing to me at the moment. They're just, the whole deck is talking to me like way loud. So yeah, this is cool. So here we are. I pulled the 9 of coins. I actually write pentacles instead of coins because I just write the number and the suit, and you can't differentiate between coins and cups if you only use the initials, and another word for coins is pentacles. So I write 9P to stand for pentacles. This is all about indulgence. All of the 9s are about indulgence, yeah? If you pull the 9 of Cups, it's about making yourself happy, finding your happy place, yeah? The 9 of Coins is, do you know what? That little thing that you want to buy to splurge for yourself, that you sort of like, should I get it? You know, it's a little bit more money than I'm used to spending. You know, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't normally spend that on myself. You know, I could do, you know what, fuck it, go for it. Go for it. That thing that you've been looking at, that you've been humming and hawing about buying, go buy it. Go buy it. Indulge yourself just that little bit. Because if you don't indulge yourself, who else is going to do that? Okay, now, you know, not everybody is obviously in the same situation as me, where, you know, their children don't buy Christmas presents or Mother's Day presents and shit like that, and you don't have a partner to do that for you. I know, I'm aware that some of you out there are married and quite possibly quite happily. Yeah, bully for you. But not everybody has that. And even if you are happily married, there's still no reason why you should not occasionally buy that little thing that you want. Yeah, so dropping hints for him. Go and buy yourself. Spoil yourself. So I put, sometimes you should spoil yourself. Buy that thing that you want. It's only money. I didn't put it's only money, but you know, I would have done if I had room. Today it has been, it's been lovely because Callie's been here, but like I said, I've had a headache and my eldest was a bit of a dick. People get shocked that I talk about my kids that way, but then, you know, my kids are adults apart from Daryl, and even so I'll still say if Daryl's been a bit of a dick. You know, I find there's nothing wrong with saying things like that, and there have been times when I've said to my kids, you were a dick today. Because, you know, if you're not going to call them out, your kids, then who the fuck is going to? You know, I fully expect my kids to turn around to me when I'm being a dick and say, Mum, you're being a right dick, you know, give it a rest, or whatever. So I should be able to do the same to them. They're adults. They can take it. If you can't take it, then don't behave in that manner. You know, if I think you're being a dick, I'm going to tell you, dude, you're being a dick. Pain is going to be, do you know what? The pain is wallop today because I have got migraine, my back hurts, my nose hurts, everything hurts, and I'm fed up. Totally fed up with the world in general at the moment. So yeah, 10 out of 10 on the pain. Sleepy dust time. I actually got a reasonably good sleep last night. I went to sleep about 1 until about 9. I've also printed up a storm. I've been printing up some linens, more linens to go in my journal. So that on the page, if I don't have a lot to stick in, like yesterday I had some stuff to stick in and I do today, so you know, that's quite good, but it's nice to sort of have maybe some journaling spots. And that little corner on yesterday's page, I'm actually going to stick a little small linen bit on there just so I can journal about my cat constantly sleeping on my flower beds because I want to. I haven't done any housework today. Oh, I did some, no I lied, I did some laundry and I cleaned the loo. And the dishwasher is full, so that's better than nothing. I haven't mopped my kitchen floor in forever, and I really, really need to. I haven't done fuck all, but I had a really shit month. Forgot to phone them. Oh, I have to do that tomorrow. Do you know what? I'm going to stick that in my calendar so that I have a morning routine with, and she reads my routine to me every morning, and she reads from my calendar. So if I stick that in, she'll remind me. Yeah. So she'll remind me in the morning when I say, you know, when I come down, I say morning, and she says good morning. The time is blah blah blah. The weather in your area is this. This is what you can expect for the weather today. She tells what my schedule is, and then she reminds me to look at my to-do list, because I have a to-do list and I always forget to look at it. So, right, so that's that. So, what about the junk journal bit? This is my little junk journal. If you didn't watch my live, this is my little tester. Okay, I know it looks really, really thin. That's fine. But this is just to last me out the month, okay? Because if this works, I'm going to do a Halloween style one. If I like it, I'm going to do a Halloween style one for October. Halloween themed one, sorry, for October. Then what I've done today is I've tucked things inside that I want to add in. Like, this is my new bedspread that I bought. Isn't that gorgeous? And the quilt is reversible. The duvet is reversible. So it's white on the inside. So guess who had a menstrual cup leak the first night she put this on the fucking bed? And I've had to wash it because there was blood on. I was so fucking pissed off. I dyed I had some blonde dreadlocks that Emily sent me when she did the Daryl dreads for me. Yeah, so I'm going to put a little printable there. And actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put a label there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I tried to dye them this colour. I've actually got the... Tried to dye them this, and it didn't take at all well, which was a real pain in the ass. So, yeah. So that's all stuff that I want to stick in there as well. Now, I'm going to put a label there. And the only reason I thought about my labels was because I knocked them all fucking flying yesterday. So... they're tucked inside my ephemera book, which fell over, and they all went everywhere yesterday. So, because I've got some really, really nice ones from AliExpress. Now, where are they? Here we go. See, look, I've got all of these. See, what I'm thinking is maybe I want like a rectangular one. Go in there, so that could go there quite nicely. I don't think I'm going to get one that... See, that one's lovely because it's got flowers on, but I think that's going to be too big. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you see these keep falling out. I think these are going to get removed out of here. But basically a load of them all fell out all over the floor. So gross. Okay. That is the issue that I have with the ephemera book, is that stuff just keeps falling out. So I don't know how people are making it work, because it just seems like if you don't keep it absolutely chocker full of stuff, it all ends up all over the place. That's why I'm not keeping mine, I'm emptying it out. So what I'm going to do with this, because it's very, very white, and I don't want very, very white. So I'm going to use this. It's a little makeup brush that I picked up. Now, I've seen people use these. They usually use like larger ones. I don't have larger ones, so that's fine. And I think I'm going to use I'm sure I've got one that's tea here. Antique linen. Vintage photo. Old paper. 2 that are old paper. Mustard seed. Oh, I thought I had one that was tea. Oh well, let's use an old paper. That's a bit of a bummer. I need to label the sides of these so that I can see what they are, like some of these labels on that. This is my big distress tin, which I love. So yeah, I've seen this online that a lot of people seem to do this. And it just gives a nicer... Well, that's more yellow than brown. I was expecting more green than yellow. I was expecting something a bit yellowy. I think this would probably work if it was a bigger brush. I'm thinking this is the wrong colour fucking lid on this, you know. Because on this it's like yellow. And yet this is quite green. And yet it's been tagged as old paper. This isn't mine, I was given this. So I'm sort of like, No, that one looks the same. Fair enough. It's quite greeny looking, isn't it? Oh, you bit me. What's that one? Forest moss. Let's try antique linen. Let's give it a bit of antique linen. See if that works. Yeah, I think I need a bigger brush. I'd love that blending brush that May got. I think it's from Pink Fresh Studios, but I can't see anywhere to buy that here in the UK at the moment. Okay, does that look old or you guys can't see it very well, but it's oh, hang on. This looks dirty, doesn't it? Oh, fucking, I'm not very good at this. It was just a tester. So what I can do is, okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay. So yeah, what I'm thinking is I could stick that in there and it will match a bit better now. I don't know if it's because that was wet or what, but that was awful hard to write on. I suspect it was because I didn't wait for it to dry. Now we're going to cross over. Now I definitely want to put the bed in. I'm going to have to snip a bit off of there. I'm going to make that a tuck spot so that can go in there. So I'm aware I cut this off camera, but you know, I have to sort of bring it up where I can see it. So what I'm thinking is I can stick that in there. Like so. I'm annoyed that it's going to stick out a little bit. I could make it look like a little flag, couldn't I? And that can sort of just tuck in there. Yeah. And I'm going to journal a bit on the back of here. Unfortunately, I ran this over with my chair. But yeah. Okay, so right, I'm just going to put that bit out of the way while it dries, and we get on with journaling about today. Gotta have cold gold dots in your crystal ball, ain't you? The thing is, I don't know whether it's in that brush or in the water, but the paint itself has come up glittery, even the wooden bit at the bottom. Oh well. So that can go in there like so, and it's got the other part of the challenge on the back. I'm sorry, I don't take orders, I barely take suggestions. It'll flatten out after a bit of time in the journal, and then that's the other challenges. Yay! Still got this little bit that I kind of wanted to stick on here. Might journal a bit on the back of that about it and just tuck it in there. Yeah, I should have stuck up there really. I think I could have gone quite narrow actually with this, especially as that's such a narrow card. I could have come all the way up there. Do that now. This is where I fuck things up normally when I try to improve on it. There was a blockage in my glue. So yeah. So once that's dried, which won't take long, this glue's really quite strong, then I can tuck these in. And they're not going to go anywhere. That one, and then just that one on top as well. Yeah, awesome. So there we go. That is my I did a little bit of journaling on the back of that about how this is a new bedspread that I bought and all of that lot. It's so pretty. There we go. Hope you like it. Yeah. Right, well, that's it for today, really. I was on a lot longer than I expected to be. It's 12:15. I wanted to go to bed early tonight. I could have gotten to bed quite happy at 7:30. There we go. Yeah, I've got a load, and I do mean a load of printables now to cut out that all need to go in. I've printed them quite large, and I really hope that that's not going to be an issue. But my main thought was, you know, if I can always cut a bit off, but if I come across a patterned bit, see, like that is really a bit too large, but I can always cut round this bit. I don't need all of this. If I get to a page where I haven't got anything to journal, and it's too heavy to write on, like this bit, I could do a little bit of journaling here and just stick it in somehow like that, you know. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about it. I may have made these too big. I really don't know the best way to fucking print them so that they'll fit. So yeah, I might just trim that off because it's a bit sticky on that side. So yeah, I'm hoping that someone who uses printables will see this and advise me the best size to print them, because you get like one picture per file, and I'm sort of like, yeah, but how do I print them so that they're the right size? Otherwise they just print full page, and I obviously don't want that. And I've done sort of 2 to a page, but some of them do look really massive now that I'm looking at them. So, you know, I'm just sort of like, oh. But, you know, that's by the by. I've also printed up some of Lynn's letter numbers. This is from Lovely Lynn's Life. Got a blank page here. Basically what I did was I just did, like on this one, I did 2 to printables in there. 2 to because what she releases is this set of 9 letters. I was a bit annoyed about that actually, and I did complain about the fact you didn't get a 0. I had to go and buy the zeros, but you know, it's by the by. So what I did on this one was I told it to print 2 of these to a page, and then using a word processing, I managed to get 1 of each on a paper. I'm going to do a bit of finagling and do it so that I've got a sheet full of 1s, sheet full of 2s, sheet full of 3, and do all of that. But you know, so yeah, there we go. Right, that is that. That to go inside and that to go inside. Super like it. Yeah, any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, anything like that, please do leave it down in the comment box down below. I really do appreciate when people interact with me on my channel. Please let me know what you think of this. You know, does it look alright? I don't know. Because there are going to be days when I haven't got stuff to fit in here, do you know what I mean? And to stick in when I haven't really done much. But I still want to document the day, if that makes sense. So that's the whole point of the printables. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please do leave me a thumbs up. That would really, really be appreciated. If you click the book, you'll be subscribed. And if you hit the bell that then appears down below, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you in Tuesday's edition of Today in My Boo Journal. Take it easy, guys. Bye.